Greetings, fellow travelers. Welcome to my channel as we embark on a journey delving into the captivating world of Copa Airlines business class. Join me as we soar high above the clouds, departing from the vibrant city of Los Angeles and venturing towards the enchanting destination of Panama. Fasten your seatbelts and prepare for an adventure. Copa Airlines, the flagship carrier of Panama, operates from its hub at Tocumen International Airport in Panama City. I had been eager to fly with Copa Airlines to experience their business class seating. It intrigued me how they managed to incorporate a lie-flat seats on their Boeing 737 aircraft despite the narrow body of the plane and primarily being used for shorter flights. The flight from Los Angeles International Airport to Tocumen International is approximately 6 hours, making it a suitable route for the narrow-body 737. Not many airlines offer lie-flat seats on the Boeing 737, with the United being one of the few in the United States and Singapore Airlines internationally. This trip marked my first time flying with Copa Airlines and my first time experiencing business class on a 737. Upon entering the cabin, I noticed it felt slightly cramped, as expected with the narrow body of the aircraft. My parents were seated in 2E and 2F, my son in 2A, and my wife and I in 4A and 4B. The anticipation of the journey had made me particularly excited, especially with the opportunity to share it with my parents. Upon settling into my business class seat, the first thing that caught my attention was the synthetic leather covering, colored in the signature royal blue of Copa Airlines. The seat itself appeared well-maintained and far from shabby. The pillow and blanket were neatly placed on top, ready for use. However, I soon discovered a significant drawback with this seat. As the synthetic leather was not perforated, it lacked breathability, making it uncomfortably hot, especially when lying down. Regrettably, the heat prevented me from getting a good night's sleep. While the seat has simplistic appearance and offered limited privacy, lacking even a privacy screen between seats, it did come equipped with the basic amenities. A generously sized screen was in front of me, accompanied by a spacious storage compartment beneath it. Between the seats, there was a convenient countertop and the seat control next to it. Outlets to recharge electronic devices were also available. Unfortunately, the footwell on this aircraft proved to be narrow, even narrower than the footwell in Qatar Airways Q Suite. It was a tight fit for both of my feet, adding further discomfort when attempting to sleep on top of the already uncomfortable seat. Shortly after taking my seat, a friendly flight attendant offered a welcome drink, a refreshing orange juice served in a plastic cup. Once I finished my beverage, I took a look at the amenity kit. The kit was presented in a canvas bag, with the Copa Airline logo attached to the zipper, an aesthetically pleasing touch. To my pleasant surprise, the amenity kit provided by Copa Airlines exceeded my expectations. Opening the bag, I immediately noticed the delightful blue-colored socks adorned with charming cloud prints. Honestly, these socks surpassed the quality and comfort of those offered by other airlines. Additionally, there was a luxuriously thick eye mask that far outshone those typically found in US carriers. Not stopping there, the kit also included a thoughtful selection of dental care items neatly packaged in a paper bag. Alongside the toothbrush and toothpaste, there was even a mouthwash, something not commonly seen in other airlines' amenity kits. As if that wasn't enough, there was also a lip balm infused with a delightful almond scent, which not only smelled great but tasted even better. While cruising through the air, I decided to explore the entertainment options available in this Copa Airline flight. The screen size was modest, but I was pleasantly surprised by the crisp picture quality it offered. The provided over-the-ear headphones, despite their seemingly cheap appearance, delivered decent sound and were surprisingly comfortable to wear. However, the selection of movies and TV shows were rather limited, with mostly older films available. Considering the flight's duration of just 6 hours, it was understandably why the choices were not extensive. Shortly before dinner service, the flight attendants offered warm hand towels, a refreshing gesture as I continued to enjoy my movie. A few minutes later, I received a refreshing glass of cold orange juice accompanied by a bite-sized snack mix. Before I proceed, I'd like to kindly ask those still watching this video to consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button. By doing so, you'll stay informed about all the upcoming content of this channel. Now let's dive back into our discussion. Once I had finished the snacks, dinner was served. I was presented with a small salad bowl featuring a vinaigrette, dressing, and hummus. As for the main dish, due to a limited options, I opted for the cheese lasagna, albeit finding the portion size a bit small. The salad was fresh and delicious with the cherry tomatoes bursting with sweetness. The hummus was flavorful, but unfortunately the lasagna was undercooked and didn't taste as enjoyable. However, it's worth noting that my return flight from Panama had a completely different culinary experience. The meal served was fantastic, featuring a perfectly cooked grilled salmon accompanied by a bed of rice and a side of vegetables. As a salmon lover, I thoroughly enjoyed this dish. After dinner, I folded down my tray table, prepared for some rest, and utilized the comfortable eye mask provided. The pillow and blanket were cozy, and I reclined my seat to transform it into a bed. However, due to the non-perforated seat covering, it was challenging to sleep comfortably as my back felt uncomfortably warm. To my dismay, I woke up sweating and struggled to fall back asleep. It was an uncomfortable night's rest. As we approached Panama, I peered out the window and witnessed a breathtaking sunrise and stunning cloud formations. In summary, Copa Airlines Business Class offers a solid option for those traveling to Panama or South American destinations. Although the cabin may appear basic compared to other business classes, the lie-flat seat is a significant advantage, especially considering that many U.S. carriers flying to Panama or the Dominican Republic lack this feature. However, it's important to note that the seat can become quite warm, posing some discomfort during sleep. That being said, the food served in business class surpasses the quality typically found in first class on U.S. airlines. Additionally, Copa Airlines offer more affordable business class fares compared to U.S. carriers when flying to the same destination. If you'd like to watch my video discussing why we love flying Qatar Airways business class, click on the thumbnail. Until our path cross again, fellow travelers, I bid you farewell for now. Safe travels and goodbye.